I'm gonna try to make this video quick as possible because I got things to do, videos to make, shit to do. This is me making $500 a day. Yeah, I made $500 a day. Basically, today was a $500 day. I lost last night, $500. I made it up today, this morning. I was gonna take another trade. It was gonna be after the $500 trade. It was gonna be a $1,000 trade after that $500 trade. So it's gonna be $1,500 on a day. But because of the setups that I was able to learn over the course and times of me trading, kind of saved me from this loss today. So I want to show you not only the loss that I potentially saved myself from, but also how I won my $500, because they're two different setups, but they're both a part of the same setup. So I'll go ahead and get straight to it. All right, where was I? My damn camera died, chat. All right, so I didn't take this one. So this trade I did not take. This wasn't my $500 trade. Let me go up and zoom up for y'all niggas. And we on a 15-minute. So this was a trade I took last night. I ended up losing, like I told y'all. This was a trade that I took. Well, I don't know if I told you I took a trade last night and I lost, but I took a trade last night and I lost. That's the trade right there. As you can tell, that's a fucking loss. Now, if we come over here, right? Now, the reason I even got in this trade last night, right? As y'all can see, we got a 4-hour break right here. This is at, what the fuck? No. We got a 4. Did we? No, I guess we didn't. Okay, so boom. So this is what happened, right? So boom. At 12, right? This candle started at 12. This candle. So 12 to 4, this is what happened, right? Before it hit 12, right before it hit exactly when it hit 12, we broke this structure. This is the 4-hour, remember. So from this daily, we got to break a structure. We're in a downtrend on the daily, as y'all can see. Hopefully y'all know how to trade, because I'm not here to, look, I'm going to be teaching y'all niggas how to trade, but I'm not here to give you the basics. Like, if you on my channel and don't know what a fucking break a structure is, my nigga, go back into some old videos, not in my old videos, because I don't drop small content videos. I make my money, I post it, and y'all niggas enjoy it. So with that being said, if you don't understand price, go figure out price before you come to me. If you want to learn how I make money, y'all can drop it down in the comments. If you want to also learn just off of the videos that I'm teaching, you can learn off the videos that I'm teaching, but I'm no guru. I'm just here to teach y'all what I do, show y'all what I do. I don't word. So like I said, break a structure, as y'all can see. Motherfuckers, if you can't see this break a structure, you just can't see this break a structure. This is today's candle. This is yesterday's candle. We got a break a structure right here off of this. So boom. You know we in a downtrend. We got that 4-hour break. Ooh, let me go over here. I didn't mean to do that. We got that 4-hour break like I showed y'all right here that happened at 12. This was 12 candle to 4. This was 4 to 8, right? So 12 to 4, we got that downtrend on that 4-hour, right? We got that break of structure on that 4-hour. This is the 1-hour. We're now on the 1-hour. We came down here. This was the 4-hour break. We got that 4-hour break. That blue line. If you want me to go back, I'm going to go back. You see that blue line? We broke that structure on the 4-hour. Now let's go back to the 1-hour. As y'all can see, that blue line still there. We broke structure on, we already had a break of structure on the 1-hour from this 4-hour. We already had a 30-minute break of structure. As you can see, we broke that structure after coming up. 15-minute, same thing. We came down. 5-minute, same thing. Now, this all happened at 12 o'clock, so we got to go to 12, right? Let's go ahead and focus up. So that's 1. This is 12 right here. If we go up, we see that this is 12. This is where 12 happened. As you can see, this is where I got in my trade. I seen an up candle. We printed a up candle. I ended up getting in early. I was not supposed to get in right here. So honestly, I lost this trade and it was my fault. But it could have still been a winning trade if it would have played out how it was supposed to play out. I still would have lost this trade even if I would have waited. But I'm just showing y'all what I did. So boom. We came down, we got this up candle. I was supposed to wait for this up candle, and then from after this up candle, I was supposed to wait for a 1-minute break of structure. on that 5 minute. We could go to the 1 minute, but because I lost this trade, I'm not gonna go super in detail. Like I said, we printed this up candle, this next 5 minute candle. I go into the 1 minute. Fuck it, I go into the 1 minute, right? So we had this 5 minute up candle. As you can see, this is a 5 minute. That was that 5 minute up candle right here. I just wait for that 1 minute break, and I was really supposed to get in right here, and we would just take it that little 1-to-1 or whatnot. But I ended up losing this trade last night, which is fine. You know, we lose some, we win some. You can't win all of them, which is fine. Understand, you gonna lose some, you gonna win some. Don't try to win all of them, bruh. I also been telling myself that I'm gonna stop trading at nighttime, because yes, although trading at nighttime do sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes trading at nighttime do help. Sometimes the shit play out. Shit, sometimes you get 2-3 trades at nighttime, you know what I'm saying? But also majority of the time I be losing at nighttime. So it's the same thing here. New York session happened. I go to the higher time frames. I still see that we're in that downtrend because of last night. We're still in that downtrend. Yes, although we took a trade and then we lost on that 4 hour because that 4 hour had that crazy retracement, we are still in a downtrend on the 4 hour. So just because this came up and took out us in that one trade does not mean that we're still not in a downtrend on the 4 hour. We never broke 4 hour structure to the upside. So we're still looking for a sell. 4 hour and daily is still looking for a sell. We go to the 1 hour. Let's see. 1 hour just got a break right here. What time was that? What time was that, chat? Ooh, let's go back. What time was that? That was at 6 o'clock. So it's 6 to 7. So this 6 o'clock candle ended at 7. It started at 6. It ended at 7. So that means that this candle right here ended or started at 7. So this is where I got in my trade at. Somewhere in here, as you can see. You can already see it right there. So boom. 1 hour got that break. 30 minute, we got that break of structure too. We got that break of structure before even the 1 hour. We had a break of structure on a 15 minute. We had a break of structure on a 5 minute. So when I'm trading trend, like how I'm trading trend right now, how I'm going from top to bottom and making sure everything is in line and just waiting for that little pullback. When I'm trading like this, I only go for my 1-to-1s, simply because I know for a fact if the trade is going to play out, it's going to reach my 1-to-1 every single time. If it's going to play out, it will reach my 1-to-1 every single time. Now that same setup, and it played out. It hit my 1-to-1 500. Let me just show y'all. $493 for the day. Let's just round that up to 500, my nigga. I lost 400 and something, 90 something dollars the other day, or last night type shit. So we won 400, whatever. It was a break even morning, whatever. I'm not here to overcomplicate the shit. So boom. I always take my little 1-on-1 setups right there because it just makes sense to me. I will never lose. Now, in the process of me learning about this little 1-on-1 setup that I like to take, I always wondered, how can I get in another setup, or how do I know if the market is going to continue to go down or up in the direction that it's supposed to be going? Because like I got out at this 1-on-1, but let's just say I thought it was supposed to go down even more, and then I was wanting to go for a 1-to-2, right? But then market after hitting my 1-to-1 reversed. That would be my fault because I didn't want to get out at that 1-to-1. So my question was like, okay, well damn, how do I get in another setup, like a continuation setup or a safer setup? You know what I'm saying? After my first setup, which is making sure everything is aligned, getting that 5-minute pullback, getting that break back down type shit. And so let me just give you a rundown of this first setup, basically. So this first setup, like I said, we made sure everything was aligned. After everything was aligned, we got that 5-minute pullback candle. From that 5-minute pullback, we go to the 1 minute, just like the first trade. Ain't nothing changed. Oh shit, ain't nothing changed. Just like that first trade. Where the fuck did it go? Oh my gosh, bruh. Shit to be going places. Like, ain't no way I just deleted that. Like, what the hell? Alright, so I gotta put the thing back. I gotta put the fucking thing. That's gay. So I got in right here. 6, 7 o'clock. We had that pullback candle. So from that pullback candle, let's go ahead and mark that. So from that pullback candle, as you can see, we can mark that. That's our first pullback candle after getting everything broken. We go back to the 1 minute. That pullback means that we got a 1 minute retracement. So as you can see, we got that 1 minute retracement. We was waiting for that break of structure. We got that break of structure right here. We got that retracement on the 1 minute. As you can see, we got that break of structure. I got in off of that break of structure right there. Boom. Get my little 1-to-1. You feel me? Word. It was supposed to be like something like this. Boom. 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 As you can see, that's a little small little 1-to-1. Now, what allows me to, now as you can see, we make sure everything is still aligned for the part 2 of the setup, right? So there's a part 2 of the setup. I figured out part 1, making sure everything is aligned, that 5 minute pullback, which is the 1 minute retracement, and then continuing that whole trend. That is my first setup. The second setup is after that 1 minute comes down and continues price, right? So after we do everything that we're supposed to do, we continue to come back down, just like how we got that that 5 minute pullback. Depending on where we take the setup, depending on which time frame we take the setup on, just how we got that 5 minute pullback and we waited for that 1 minute break of structure, it's the same thing. We wait for a 5 minute retracement, which is a 15-minute pullback, and then a 5 minute break, and then a 5 minute pullback, and then a 1 minute break, and it will, like I said, regardless, I figured out a way to make my setup more safe for me. I can make a video, I can make it so like y'all will like I can make it make sense to y'all if y'all really want like a type of video like that. But regardless, let me just even show y'all how I even saved myself. So basically, I was expecting this trade to be a 1-to-2 trade. This is a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio right now, and the reason it's at 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio because I was expecting a 1-to-2, but because what I seen, it changed my mind. So like I told y'all, just how we get that 5 minute pullback up here, and then we wait for that 1 minute break to continue in order to get in my first setup. That second setup is the same thing, but just essentially on a higher time frame. So now we're waiting on a 5 minute retracement, which is right here. We got that 5 minute retracement, which is a 15-minute pullback, and then we waiting for that 5 minute break, that 5 minute pullback, and then that 1 minute break, and then we get in. Now, the reason I didn't take the, well, I did take this trade, but I ended up getting out at break even. As you can see, it's above the 500. It's above the 500 trade. I ended up getting out at break even, simply because of a couple of things, and I want to show y'all. So boom. Let me just show y'all. I can zoom in right here. What the hell? Let me just, oh, I didn't mean to zoom in. Let me zoom out. All right, boom. So, this setup is honestly still valid. Let's see. Well, I'm going to show y'all. So, boom. 5 minute retracement, right? 5 minute break. We got that 5 minute, after that 5 minute break, we got a 5 minute retracement right here, which you can't see, but it's an up candle right here. If you can see that, you can see it's an up candle. From that up candle, we go to the 1 minute. We can see that up. We got to look for a 5 minute retracement type shit. Hold up. Where did that? Hold up. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it was like boom, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it was like, let's see. All right. So this is this candle. So 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. So this is the 5 minute candle. So this was a 5 minute candle. Even though it closed all the way down here, it still closed bullish. And then from that bullish close on a 5 minute, the 1 minute showed us getting a break right here, because this is still the 1 minute. This is the 5 minute pullback. Even though it's not a white candle or a green candle on the 1 minute, does not mean that it was not a 5 minute pullback. We got that 5 minute pullback. We came down, broke this structure, and then shit, that's my entry point. That 1 minute break of structure after that 5 minute retracement and 5 minute break of structure back down, and then that 5 minute pullback, that 1 minute break, that's my entry point. So I got in right here, and the rest was history. I did get in, so I went downstairs and made me some food, right? As I got in, I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, like this trade, like obviously it gotta cook up. Obviously, I don't want to rush it, obviously, like, you know, bada boom, bada bang. I don't want to like, yeah, I just won this trade. I'm risking the same amount that I just won. So yes, of course, I don't want to lose this specific trade, but at the same time, if it's my trade that's going to play out, it's going to be my trade that's going to play out. I'm not going to sit here. It might not be the smartest thing not to risk lower because I just won, but I'm not going to hold myself back because I understand my setup and I'm scared to take that anyway, besides the point. As I'm in this trade and I'm sitting here waiting for this trade to come down, because like I said, I wanted this to go to a 1 to 2. So 1 to 2 is down here, and we wasn't making no type of progress to the downside, as you can see. So as I'm waiting for this fucking setup to come down here, I wanted to figure out what this 5-minute retracement was retracing to, because if you get a 5-minute retracement, then you got to understand that this 5-minute retracement got to be connected to another retracement. Don't that make sense? So we're okay, cool, we're retracing on this 5 minute. So where is this other 5-minute where is, okay, cool, we were retracing right here. Where is the other 5-minute retracement that we previously had? And from this other 5-minute retracement that we previously had, that we was on a downtrend. As you can see, we on a downtrend. We've been coming down. And before this fucking fall, right, the last 5-minute retracement was right here. Hopefully y'all understand retracements. So I wanted to figure out what the fuck. Okay, cool. If we were tracing from this 5-minute retracement to this 5-minute retracement, or better yet, say this 5-minute retracement from this 5-minute retracement, then if we're connected to the hourly, the 4-hour, the 30-minute, I would take a 1 to 2. If we're connected to the 15 or the 5-minute, or the 15 or only the 5-minute, I would take the 1 to 1, is what I was thinking in my head. And as I'm going through this, I'm like, oh, we're connected to the hourly because we just got that hourly break. I'm like, oh, the 5-minute retracement from point A to point B is a 1-hour retracement because such and such. I'm thinking this shit in my head. I'm like, okay, this is I'm trying to explain this shit, but I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible so I don't lose some of y'all niggas, because I understand my setup. I don't need to like break this shit down for y'all because I understand what I'm looking for, but it's kind of a little hard trying to break this shit down in words that really just don't like, kind of, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this shit out for y'all. But basically, like I said, we back on a 5-minute, right? So basically, this 5-minute retracement from here, we got a 5-minute retracement from this lower high, or yeah, lower low, my fault. So we got this retracement from this lower low to this lower high type shit, and from here to all the way down there, we want to see what the fuck is this 5-minute connected to. We'll see that this 5-minute is connected to this hourly, but it's not. It might look like it's connected to this hourly because the retracement come all the way to the top of this hourly candle, but the 5-minute or the fucking hourly retracement high ends up here. It doesn't end up here. It ends all the way up here before we start going lower and lower and getting that break. We got that break. This was the last high of the hourly, but it wasn't the highest high before breaking down on that 5-minute. And I could just show you, like, this was the highest point right here on this candle, right? And if we just go ahead and mark it out, I just show y'all niggas, we just go ahead and mark it out. As you can see, that's the dark blue. That's the highest point. On the 5-minute, the highest point is this. This was the last highest point before coming down. The last highest point on the hourly was that blue, like I told y'all. So like, it might look like it's connected to that hourly, but it's not. So from there, I was like, okay, damn, okay, cool. It's not connected to that hourly. I'm already in this trade. Maybe I shouldn't be in this trade is what I'm thinking out loud, right? I'm like, maybe I shouldn't even be in this trade because I thought we was connected to the hourly, but we're not. We're not connected to the 4-hourly. Are we connected to the 30-minute? I just clicked on the 30-minute. I'm like, damn, okay, cool. We got this lower low right here on the 30-minute. Are we connected to the 30-minute right here? Hell nah, because the retracement that we got on that 30-minute, the highest point was right there where that hourly was. We came back up, right? But we didn't break the body of this. We didn't break the body of this, breaking that structure, making another higher high. Instead, this was our highest point, and then from there we came and broke down structure. So we're not connected. This 5-minute is not connected to this 30-minute setup either. So what is it connected to? Voila. Would you look at that? It's connected to the 15. So as I'm looking at this, I'm saying, okay, cool, we got this. We got another retracement because obviously we're over time. We're time. We're in a downtrend. So I'm like, okay, cool. All right, we got that motherfucker pushed down to the downside. But before we got that pushed down to the downside, we got to push to the upside, and we got to push to the upside. And that push to the upside is connected to that 5-minute retracement that's on the 15-minute. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'm not losing y'all. Hopefully y'all listening. So boom, we broke that structure, came back up, broke that structure. Same thing we did on a 5-minute, right? And like I said, we can just drag this blue line down. This was, yes, the 15-minute highest point, but it doesn't matter because, yes, this was the 15 minutes highest point, but we broke structure right here after the 15-minute highest point. So regardless of this 15-minute highest point, regardless of this filling in gaps, regardless of all of this, if we would have got in for a sell right here, well, shit, we wouldn't have got stopped out because our stop loss would have been up here. But regardless, like that's besides the point. We want to wait. The point is to be patient and wait. So we see this 15-minute, we see this high, we see, let me just slow down so y'all can keep up with me. We see this break of structure, right? And then the 15-minute candle continues to go up. And then from that 15-minute candle, we got that break of structure, right? We go to the 5-minute, as you can see. And that 5-minute kind of did the same thing. And that 5-minute is connected to that 15-minute, just like that. That 5 minutes connected to that 15-minute retracement. And this is part 2. Remember, this is the part 2 of the setup. The part 1 is this part. Part 2 is this part. The reason I got out at break even is because I thought we was connected to that hourly, which I showed y'all we was not connected to that hourly because the last retracement from the hourly was right here. We didn't go straight down from this hourly retracement after we got this break. We went straight down, but after we got this retracement, we didn't go straight down, meaning that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly, well, 3 hourly candles before that 4th one broke, meaning that within those 3 hourly candles, we had many a 5-minute retracements. Price has to be clean for me to even want to take setups like that type shit. Like, hopefully, like, bro, trading can be confusing, bro. So if you really don't understand trading, bro, go figure out how to trade. But once you figure out what breaks the structure mean, retracements, pullbacks, gaps, fucking, just once you understand what you like and how you want to trade, then you'll be able to incorporate and take out and punch in things that will allow you to trade the way you want to trade type shit. So the whole point is to figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like, so you can figure out how to trade for yourself. But the whole purpose of this channel is just to show y'all how I trade, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, because I'm not here to fully in detail break this shit down to y'all, because I don't care to. But at the same time, if y'all care for me to, I don't mind giving y'all the information. I give y'all the information regardless, because this shit work. Trading at nighttime, it works too. I just lost last night. And I really kind of do want to stop trading at nighttime because for some reason I just be bullshit and I be on that bullshit at nighttime. But boom, like I said, okay, cool. So as y'all can see this setup, right? Y'all still see this setup. So the reason I got out is because I thought it was connected to that 1 hour, which I showed y'all it was not connected to that 1 hour. If we go back up to the top, we'll see that, yes, although we got that 1 hour retracement, before we got that 1 hour break, the 5 minute is all the way up here, but the 5 minute retracement was right here. So yeah, although it's like, damn, it's still connected to that 1 hour. That 1 hour had many of 5 minute candles and retracements within inside of those 1 hour candles. So like I would have to count all of those 5 minute run. Like this shit just don't work like that. If you look at this, right, and then look at the 15, which one looks more like it's supposed to be in sync? The fucking 15 minute, not the hourly, because the hour, I just wish y'all sat here and understood all the information that I took and ingested from this trading shit, because boy, it's a lot of information within inside of here. But regardless, from my, oh my god, bro, my phone getting blowed up. So from my understanding, from what's inside of my journal, for part 2 of my trades, like the 5-minute retracement, if it's connected to the 30-minute, the 1 hour, or the 4 hour, I can take my 1 to 2. But if it's connected to either the 5-minute or the 15-minute, I only can take a 1 to 1. And as you can see, I ended up getting out at break even, and then it ended up coming up, stopping me out, and then coming down, contemplating not even getting to my 1 to 1 yet. So I would have ended up taking a loss on this trade, which I'm glad I ended up getting out. If it was still connected to the 1 hourly, it would have been beautiful, because if it was connected to that 1 hourly, I would have had way more confluence and way more shit to push this trade through to go to my 1 to 2. Because it wasn't connected to my because it wasn't connected to the 1 hour or the 30-minute, and it was only connected to the 15-minute. Yes, I could have stayed in, and maybe perhaps I wouldn't have got stopped out because of luck, and then I probably would have finally gotten that 1 to 1. But you just want to understand where you are in your journey, understand how you want to grow, understand that greed is a thing. Understand, once you understand that greed is a thing, breathing and understanding that you can catch a next trade the next day, even if this trade do play out. You know what I'm saying? Just understand yourself, man. Just that's basically the game of trading, is understanding yourself and understanding the charts as well. But without further ado, I think I done said everything I needed to say. I taught y'all niggas how to trade. I taught y'all niggas how to make money. I taught y'all niggas my setup, which isn't going to be a every single day thing. But I gave y'all a lot of information. Hopefully y'all can hone in on this information, study this information, go back. Because the part 2, bro, part 1 is cool. It's a cool ass way to get your consistent 1-to-1s every single day. On God, I was doing it. I swear to God, I show y'all niggas I was making money every single day. My nigga, that's tough. I show y'all niggas, like, I was making money every single day. Like, still to this day, I'm still making money every single day. Like, let's just show y'all January. I mean, I was losing too January, but y'all can see those green and red days. Let's just February, you feel me? You feel me? Now, March, I had a losing month. But in the month of March is when I was learning my part 2 of my setup. The same shit I showed y'all today. The same shit I showed y'all today. I was like, the part 2 of the setup, even though, okay, part 1 is making sure everything is aligned. 4 hour, 1 hour, 5-minute, 15, 30-minute, making sure all that shit is aligned. From there, you get that 5-minute pullback, and then that 1-minute break, and then you get in for a little 1-to-1. It's going to go to the 1-to-1 regardless of if it goes to a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. It's always going to go for that 1-to-1. You feel me? So if it's always going to go for that 1-to-1, take your 1-to-1. Why try to risk extra when you can always get your little 1-to-1? Now, for my second setup, it's usually the continuation of that first, and then it will be even further, if that makes sense. So like, not only am I getting in again for another 1-to-1, but it should be more than a 1-to-1. It should be like a 1 to 2 setup, because not only is it connected to the higher time frame, but we're getting that 5-minute retracement, and we're getting confirmation that we're ready to go right now. So like, even if I miss that first entry, I got a second entry. If I see both of them, I'm taking both of them, because why not make that extra money? So that's just where I am right now. March, I ended up learning how to lose, and ended up learning how to incorporate this specific setup that I showed y'all today, that I ended up not taking, or I ended up taking, but then I ended up getting out because I seen some shit that I wasn't fucking with, and shit, it ended up going all the way almost to, well, it took me out in TradingView, but I don't know if it would have took me out on a Trade Locker. But regardless, like I'm here, and I'm surviving, and that's just the best thing you can do when you trade, is survive. So hopefully y'all all doing good. Hopefully y'all all making y'all money how y'all supposed to be making y'all money. April, I had some losing days, some winning days. If y'all want to see, I really don't care. I be transparent as fuck. Like, I really don't care. And here we are this month. We haven't really taken any trades. Today was a winning day, so I do gotta update this. And then yesterday was a losing day. Well, yesterday night, which was in the morning, but I guess like they both kind of cancel each other out, so like I'm not really tripping on that. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Shit, we out. Oh shit.